Hey, what's up, guys? I was gonna go through my kind of like iterations of three variations of the same team as I've progressed on to where I didn't need sustainability as much, and little tips or whatever I can think of on the way. The first team is pretty much the I don't want to die. The wave clear is not the best in the world, but it'll get through anything in at least 2 turns. And that one is here. It's basically Tech Wing with Yo-Yo. Your fifth, which mine is Graviton because he's 5 red star. He's one of my better damage dealers. I like him because he doesn't get the debuffs from Scientist Supreme, which means he never has defense down when the enemy's attacking. So he is squishy, but because he never gets debuffs, it's not too terrible. And he gets defense up from Shuri. But really, the fifth slot here can be any good damage dealer you have. This is just the one I'm running with, and this is what I started with when I was first struggling. And this is how that one goes. This is the third node on the right. I was going to start at the beginning, but it's day one of the new guys, and I didn't realize I had a partner now. I guess I can turn the volume on. And the one thing you can never do with Shuri and Ultron, you cannot auto right off the bat because Shuri occasionally gives an energy to Ultron, and if he has enough to ult, he will ult before he calls in his robots. So you pretty much have to wait until Ultron's first turn to auto the node, and defense up as soon as you can. And like you'll see, she only took 2 of the bleeds. Usually people only take 1 bleed because the offense down from Yo-Yo, which is a whole lot less damage. From there you hit auto and you just point and click on who you want to kill. I always go to Punisher because I got a couple of villains on my team. If you can't kill him, you can at least turn his turn meter back with the robots. Usually you can kill him before uh, Miles gets too far past his first turn because you want to focus Miles and because of his stealth and everything as soon as you can. Like I'd like to start now, but I got to finish off Punisher real quick. Which is probably going to set me behind a sec. And I tend to take out the tanks any opportunity I get because I only have one real taunt removal, and that's Ultron when he basic attacks. But yeah, this is the team that you're never going to see your guys go below green health, at least up to the third boss node. But like I might run out of time on this node. I doubt it, but back to Miles. And I will edit out in between nodes because this video's I'm gonna do all 4 of my energy. So try to cut down on the time a little bit. I take out Carnage as soon as I can when he shows, unless there's a Punisher, and that's because I don't want Scientist Supreme or Graviton to die. Graviton is by far your squishiest person, and he's a villain, so you can't be letting Punisher do much. I find out it's Punisher, War Machine, and I'm trying to think of other threats, but those are the 2 big threats that you got to focus. Rocket's not that bad usually because of Yo-Yo. I mean, he'll take off half your life, but like, see, Graviton's in yellow right now. That's pretty rare, but he took a big hit. if you can find one of your targets that has defense down, you might as well just focus them because they're going to die quicker. I'm down to 2 people, so I'm stopping to try to get my energy back. Ready for the next node. There we go. And we are all set up. So the second team is basically just a little bit quicker clearing of a node. I'm switching out Graviton for Hela. Again, it can be any damage dealer. Just kind of want to show that off. And then I'll go with my newest final build, which is the riskiest, but it is a lot quicker on clearing nodes. So Graviton is out, which he's 61k, 62, and she's lower, but she just does so much, and she can be burst, which is the dangerous part, the most dangerous part of this setup. However, the AI loves to go for Greg, so it's not that risky. And when I put Thor in, which is the third run, your 2 options to take out is Yo-Yo and Shuri, one or the other. I've done it with both. I'll explain the differences. It's not that major. But with the Scientist Supreme, Shuri, and Yo-Yo combination, nobody gets one shot. I mean, Hela here might take some big hits, but I've never been one shot with those 3. Even against the snipers, I don't know if y'all have to go against the sniper node, but it's pretty nasty. Yeah, I would have liked to have more on him, but I gotta get that guy down. He's annoying. See, that was defense down and everything, so that's about as big of a hit as he'll take. But tanks are about the biggest thing that slow you down with this setup. I would love to spread all that with Hela, but I'm probably a round or 2 away from that. And see, I'm not going to one-shot this node, I don't think, unless Ultron starts getting rolling with back-to-back ults. But I did just spread defense down to everybody, so that's good. I mean, see, the sniper came in one shot of robot. And War Machine. Definitely not taking it out in one shot. Dude, that's all that Rocket took off was not even a third with his special. Like I said, really, you're just looking for the target that has defense down. That's a priority. That second rocket's probably going to AoE on this turn, but it shouldn't be too bad. See if I can reset his... Nope, turn meter. And if you are going to run out of time, 30 to 45 seconds left, you might as well start taking it off auto to make sure Ultron has some robots or for the next run. I'm going to get through the rocket. And that's the end of that. And here, you just start working on snipers. I'm not going to be able to kill anything really. Can stop him from getting offense up. If I had slow on everybody, I'd spread that like crazy. And that was a nasty hit. Really like Shuri to have a turn real quick. Alright, so I'll finish that off with that team, and then go to the final team. Has a little bit more wave clear. I know I'm sounding super excited and interested, but I ain't been up that long, so. Science is Supreme is probably the worst person to be low health, but you know, sure he goes before anybody else. So should be okay. If not, I'll just edit this out. How about that? Of course, this could be a... I got lucky. Yeah, this one's over. There have been so many Gregs die today. It's a tragedy. Pour one out for the Gregs. That's the ball game. I'm basically taking my time now. moving on to the final node, which is the boss node.